You're missing out closing premium clients as a freelancer because you're coming across like a complete fucking rookie, and here's how to change that and close more high-tier clients on autopilot. Firstly, you have to stop signing as a freelancer and sound like a business owner, because in the eyes of your prospect, there is a very little difference between a freelancer and an employee, which means that you are being put in the same bucket and you instantly get treated like one. But how actually you can start working like a business owner, not like a freelancer? Everyone is telling you about outreach, about cold DMs, but what if I told you I didn't even know my best clients before I started working with them? Here's where marketing yourself is the most important thing, and I'm not talking about Upwork or Fiverr, because these platforms are actually your disadvantage because you are competing with thousands of freelancers, which kills your chances to stand out. So let's flip the script and actually put yourself out there on social media and attract viewers, attract your potential clients by showing your work, your value, and your products. And here's a great example of this, which is Creo, which is making $600,000 a month. And yeah, I know this is not a private person like I am or you are if you're watching this video, but this is an actual company with a lot of workers, but this also has a strong brand with 3 characteristic elements every brand should have, starting with personality. And here you need to know, are you a direct and professional or casual and friendly? Pick one and basically stick to this. And like for Creo, we can see Daniel Beat on YouTube videos which are promoting this application. Next thing is value focus, and here you have to lead with expertise, not with lifestyle, right? Because people are looking for solutions to their problems or something that actually make their life easier. Your lifestyle showing that you are driving a Lambo, well, it doesn't help them. It can build some kind of trust, but value focus is not the place where you are building a trust, but you are building a trust in consistency by showing your face, using your real voice, like I do on my channel right here. Like you are hearing my voice right now, you are seeing my results with my clients, with different screenshots from YouTube Studio that I'm not actually posting on YouTube but on my Instagram and Twitter. So if you want to see them, you can go into the description. Here is everything. But going back to consistency, every video, every post, every DM should feel like it's coming from the same person. Daniel isn't using formal language, it's actually complete opposite of it. Couple seconds before I told you about my social media, and if you know me and if you are already on my Discord server, you know that I always say you need a plan for everything, and even if you're sticking to these 3 brand elements you can see right here, it's completely useless if you don't have content strategy. Because you can't just throw shit at the wall and expect any results. You need to choose whether you want to create entertainment content mixed with educational or educational content only. But no matter which one you do, you have to stick to using pain points and desires or objective struggles, because this is generating leads, and leads is exactly clients, and clients is something you want and why you are watching this video. For example, collect data on what people struggle with the most in dropshipping, and this is actually just an example of your niche, right? It can be thumbnail design, people are struggling with CTR, people are wasting their potential because videos are very good, but the whole packaging is not well optimized enough, and build your ideas around someone's pain points and desires. Alternatively, you can ask yourself, what was the hardest part for you? Now to hit this up even more, you can do outlier YouTube research, which is basically looking for a proven formats from the other niches and implementing them to your own. And with this being said, you can create your own funnel content, which attracts new people who have never heard of you. And here are the examples. How I analyzed my competitor's funnel and found this secret. The biggest mistake in your industry that's costing you clients. And basically these are industry breakdowns and case studies. Pretty cool, but we can do better. Let's twist this into something actually enjoyable. Take a look at this video. I copied a YouTube channel that makes $100,000 a month. It worked. The same video formula I mentioned earlier, but with added unique angle, which is making the video entertaining because while watching it you feel more like you are watching some sort of challenge than educational content. Message of the funnel is for people who've seen you before but need more convincing. Examples: complete A to Z tutorials on specific topics, behind the scenes of your process, and deeper dives into methodologies. These videos are longer and more comprehensive, you're building trust and demonstrating experience, and it's absolutely fucking boring. That's why we are skipping straight to the bottom of the funnel content, and this targets people ready to buy. Example, solutions to very specific problems your ideal clients face, advanced strategies for experienced people in your niche, student success stories and case studies. And basically, when you are doing the content, the type of content that is Daniel Beaton doing, right, which is very entertaining, on YouTube, it's not going to work to mix this with very educational type of content, right? Because you are basically going to get fucked by the algorithm. Like 30,000 of people watching you who like expect some crazy editing, some absolutely entertaining video with amazing story challenge, and then there is thousands of people max, and these people don't expect anything. They are just going to learn something from you, and you know, this actually a total contrast, so you can mix them both on the one channel. That's why we are making a couple of YouTube channels. Here, when we go on YouTube, we can see, for example, when we type Iman Gaji, let's say, we are going to see Iman Gaji main account, obviously, Iman Gaji unscripted, and if I would scroll more, I would see way more his channels. And the reason why he's doing this, because he's building a very strong brand, and right now YouTube isn't a right place to like do random shit on your channel. You have to decide what are you doing on each channel, one thing on one channel. If he would add these vlogs on his main account, on his main channel, it would went absolutely terrible. Maybe not in case of the performance, but in case of the long-term run. Let's get back to the content structure that actually converts. Here it is. YouTube strategies. Here you have to highlight the key character. I mean, you can highlight the key character traits and use them as an advantage over the competitors. Everyone, and I'm actually making the biggest promise possible, everyone has something unique in yourself. You have to use something unique in yourself. Like, you're unique, you are different than me, even if you are just a average man, right? And only from character traits you can already be better than 99% of competitors and make yourself stand out. You've already built up social media platforms to leverage your content, and here is leveraging your content. Website, like I told you before, you can do portfolio, you can do Twitter, you can do Instagram, you can do other YouTube channels, basically everything possible. And if you are selling thumbnails, for example, or products, you can you do your own pattern, which will help you to, you know, earn a little bit more of money. Now for the video itself, use hook, authority, value, and call to action. In the first 15 seconds, it's a hook where you promise a specific outcome. After making 200 thumbnails for top creators all across YouTube in the last month, here is the exact blueprint of how creators keep pulling in millions of views with thumbnails, which most likely puts yours to shame. Authority is the next 30 seconds when you prove you know what you're talking about. But first, you have to know how thumbnails work. For this, we're not going to use MrBeast's channel like every guru, but my own client's channel that I work with, and we can't stop getting crazy numbers on every video. And value is the main content, delivery on your promise with actionable insights. That's the power of consistent style. Your thumbnails make sure people know exactly what they're getting and keep them coming back for more. Thanks to this, we are giving more data to YouTube algorithm, which will later. And then call to action in the last 30 seconds when you direct viewers to the next step. You can also try, instead of adding CTA at the end, add it during the film in a biggest payoff moment. And now once you hit your first successful video, don't reinvent the wheel, just go and milk it as much as you can. By the time someone gets on call with you, they should already be 80% sold, your content did the heavy lifting, and now you have the call structure here. First, you have to verify they are serious about getting results, then ensure that they have the budget and commitment, and after this, show exactly how you will solve their problem and objection handling, address any final concerns, and at the end just ask for the sale confidently. The reason this system works so well is preparation. By the time prospect book a call, they already consume hours of your content, they understand your methodology, they've seen proof it works, and they trust you as an authority. And for now, if you want to contact or work with me, join my Discord server.